over the full swing. We went over some short game, where we went and did some chipping. And then we did some specialty shots out of the bunker. And then we went over some driver. We covered a little bit of everything, okay? We went over our specialty shot. We kind of gave a nice glance over, okay? Group lessons are wonderful because we can get lots of people in the same room. We can use them to create competitions and games that we played. All things are great, but really I think, I always believe if you want to really develop your game, that comes from individual lessons, okay? So really ideally, if you guys want to continue to develop your games, come and find some time with me and we can spend some time more one-on-one. Okay, that's really where we can start to identify the areas that your game needs the most work, and we can work on those things. Okay, group settings are great. I think they're a little bit more fun, but I don't necessarily think we accomplish as much. Okay, but I do think we covered a lot. Was there anything that came up over the time that we spent together that you guys had questions about? No? Everything was pretty good? Good. Do the games, you guys enjoy the games?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So we'll continue to do more of these as we get going. We'll keep doing these group lessons with you guys, and hopefully you guys come back and do some more. But really the intent is to get you guys competing against each other, and this is really meant to just be a broad overview. So hopefully this transitions into helping your guys' games, and really at the end of the day, it's all about how much practice you take off of the group lessons and apply that into your time, right? So, when you get out there and you get practicing and we get out of these group lessons, identify, hey, I've got however much time, I've got an hour, and then you break those things up. So, I think bunkers were probably one of the hardest ones that we worked on. So I would make sure if I've got an hour of work, right, I can say, okay, 20 minutes is on the full swing, 20 minutes is going to be on that short game, chipping, putting, whatever you feel you need, and let's just spend 20 minutes on bunkers. I think we all got better at bunkers, but I think we need a lot more time in the bunkers, right? And trying to make sure that when you're in the bunker, for one, right, learn the technique, get better at the technique, and build the confidence, right? So that's kind of that one spot, the same pin, hitting that repetitive shot over and over and over again. We didn't get much after that, but once you get that confidence and you feel better in the bunker, then we need to start diversifying your practice, right? Because there's uphill and there's downhill, there's ball above your feet, ball below your feet, right? There's spin sand, there's thick sand, and you can kind of recreate those lies, and I think that's really important. Okay, maybe I need to get the ball up or I need to get the ball low, right? Practice, we kind of talked about it briefly about the short shots and long shots, and make sure that your practice is diverse in what you're trying to do. Okay, you don't want to be a one-shot specialist. We want to make sure we have plenty of tools in our chest to hit all the shots that we need. And that's kind of what we talked about with that specialty shot too, right? We want to make sure that we took that shot and then we're able to say, hey, we can take this from a punch all the way down to a flighted shot. That makes sense. So just make sure that everything that you guys do is trying to add more tools to your chest. That make sense? Well, great. I really enjoyed all the time that we spent together, and hopefully you guys found some value in it. If you guys have any questions or want to continue, you guys come and find me, and we'll help you out however we can. Sweet.